First of all, I must give the driver credit for not giving up. The driver tried everything to get it right. And they will realize that once you are there, you're not going to get it right. But I like the fact that the driver kept on believing that I can still get it right. I like the fact that the driver stopped the truck before the truck will hit the pole. And I also have to give credit to the driving school for giving us a raw footage, because we all start there. We have a habit of celebrating the victories, not realizing that in order for you to get there, you need to take a lot of L's. People celebrate the W a lot, the winning, not realizing that in order for you to win, you must lose first. And by taking those L's, you are learning what did you do wrong, what you should improve on, how should you turn your steering wheel, how to operate your pedals. And I like the fact that they are giving us this video so that we can see that they are not giving us only the polished version of their videos. And they can only give you this video because of their confidence that this person will learn. And when they are done with their lessons, they will know the do's and don'ts. And I like the fact that this person understands pedals. This person stopped the truck before it hit the pole. And this person managed to put the first gear and go forward. That means the person knows how to go, to use reverse, and how to also change gears, which is very impressive. There is another video where they are showing you the other clip, whereby the person is recording while he's in front of the truck. And the title is Guess the Gender. Of course, I believe that is my beautiful sister who is working on it. And I'm giving her credit because of she understands the pedals. Machechi Mrao, many years ago when I went for my driving test, I didn't have money for driving lessons. I had to do it raw. Meaning, I didn't know about the second pole, I didn't know about the 45 degrees, I didn't know about turning the steering wheel full, I didn't know about these tactics that they're using so that they can manipulate early docking. What helped me is that I worked for a company called Motovia. So I was helping people who were doing mothballing, because every month, according to a certain date, a certain row of those trucks must be taken from parking lots to wash bay, so I can wash those trucks. We call it mothballing. I can wash those trucks. Then from that, after, the drivers must take the truck back to the parking. So the parking was small, and it's all the trucks in line like this. I will see if I still have the pictures. I still have the pictures on my laptop. So that was my job back in the day. So I drove Dyna 300, I drove 700, I drove all these different types of trucks. I drove a Toyota, I drove e-vehicles, I drove MAN, I drove VW trucks. We had a lot of trucks because they had contracts. And sometimes I'll drive different cars. But where we rented a space, we stored mostly trucks. So I was responsible for trucks because our contracts was, waxing those trucks from those different companies. So trucks were coming from Durban to this side of Gauteng, and we were storing these trucks here, maintaining those trucks, taking care of those trucks. In case maybe they get an order to Francistown, these guys don't have to drive all the way from Durban to Francistown. They know that we have the stock in Gauteng, so drivers can take the trucks from Gauteng to Francistown, to Windhoek, to Polokwane. It becomes easier without struggling a lot, adding more hours of drivers from KZN driving all the way from KZN to other provinces and also other countries. So those guys, when they have too much work, or maybe when they are one man down, without talking too much, let me say, I will help. And that's how I learn how to drive. Because of when you are taking that truck from that parking, you have to make sure that when you're done washing it, you return it to the same parking. And because of its line of trucks, you have to be very, very careful and make sure that you don't scratch other trucks, because of those trucks are new. So I learned how to be careful with my driving, because of my mistake can cost hundreds of thousands, and I'm not earning that much. That means the risk was too much. So I need to be careful with every little thing that I'm doing, because of you can end up losing your job simply because of the damages is too much, and you cannot even afford to pay the damage if you make a mistake and if you end up scratching a truck. So that prepared me, and that helped me when I needed the most, when I was going for my driving test and I had to do my early docking. So I took the truck from where it parked and I took it right to those poles, because of I've done that so many times. And now this was just one time whereby I have to take the truck from there, reverse it, and park it there. And because of I didn't use this 45 degrees or turning the full steering, the examiner was looking at me like, this guy is a good driver. He doesn't do tricks. He just reversed from point A to point B, come out and put it there, because of it looks like he's been driving all these years. And that's how I easily pass my early docking. That's how I easily pass my driving test, because of I was familiar with gears. I knew how to change gears. I've been driving these brand new trucks while I was still a teenager, when I was 17, 18, 19, when I was working for Motovia.